And without further ado, Miss Katie Stahl.
Hi. Wow. All right, beautiful day. Sorry that took so long, guys. It's an honor to be here speaking at graduation. Practice. As this is not graduation, I will not give you a graduation speech. This is rather an ode to the last 4 years where a series of truths were discovered, learned, and hopefully will be applied in the near future. To avoid cliches, I will not say that high school has been somewhat of a roller coaster, because it hasn't. The good moments were good, and the bad moments were good, because they were lessons. And I don't mean the time you got a C on a paper when you thought you deserved at least a B, and ultimately came to the conclusion that your masterpiece, finished at 3 a.m., probably earned that C, Miss Romero. In Romero's class, we read a book with a quote that goes like this: "I see you've confused what you're learning in school with an actual education." Now, not to offend our faculty who devote their time and efforts to teach us Algebra 2 and how to make a cake pop, those were valuable lessons and I'm grateful for the education I'm provided. But the lessons that this quote and I are referring to are the ones usually learned outside of class. For me, the most important was perspective. I've tried my best to be compassionate and walk in the shoes of others, but I realized that I didn't have a solid grasp on the concept of perspective until I lost my friend this past November. And I was not alone in this. When someone dies, your immediate reaction is to only think about how their existence pertained to you, how hurt you feel. It wasn't until the funeral that I saw how many lives she affected and how much of her I didn't get to see. Out of everything in high school, I remember that being the most painful 3 hours of my life. But even in those awful moments, it was good. I looked around and I saw friendships mending and people who hadn't hugged or talked to each other in years hugging and crying together. I saw people forgiving for the sake of being reminded that life is too short to waste on grudges and hatred. As I saw all of this happening before me, I learned that we don't ever have to go through these things alone. And we've all felt the same way at one time or another. I'd like you to just take a moment and look around you. I know it's hot, and I know we've been here for a while, but these people mean something, and this time together means something. Just take a moment and look at the people that you had class with freshman year and you laughed with. Just remember those times and maybe give them a hug after this. I don't know. Just live here in this moment together. However extraordinarily different our circumstances may be, all of us have felt that pain or rejection or disappointment. But now, class of 2016, I ask you to reflect, to see that this isn't just a graduation for a couple years of physics and history. It's graduating after your long-term boyfriend breaks up with you, or after your dad leaves, or after your friend dies. It's rising above those adversities and stronger and smarter and ready for the world. And even if you're not ready for the world, because you have no clue what you're doing after this, don't worry, I promise. These things matter so much more in life. If you don't come out of high school an improved student or employee, come out a better human being. Finally, seniors, I ask you, no, I urge you, to acknowledge when you're happy, to reflect on your accomplishments, to not just notice when a bad moment is a good lesson, but when a good moment is a really, really good moment. Because this is one of them. Congratulations, class of 2016. We did it.